Hi YouTube. Okay, I was just working with a client and recording a video for a client, and this download came in and I have to share it with you guys because it is monumental. Alright, so it was talking about my heart's like really radiating. The more you fall in love and just work on yourself, the more everything else in your life comes to you. You don't have to worry about the business. You don't have to worry about the relationship. The more you fall in love with yourself, and this is all I've done, and which I'm really starting to really actually embody now, not just speak about it, talk about it, is one thing, but embodying that lifestyle is a different thing. And they're showing me the image of and I just had totally said this to her in the video, it just came right through. It's the more you put that energy and love and attention into yourself, it just magnetizes everything, because you're the only thing that shifts. So when you're going about your day, nothing else is shifting. But within you, you're taking in things. Those are triggering aspects of you. So if you can go in and dissolve those triggers, and it's not even having to dissolve anything, it's just you seeing yourself in a different light. For me, I was always this people pleaser, right out of the whatever you would do. I just didn't want to, I didn't want to cause commotion. It's a huge world, We all, now that it's going to, you guys, I really got to get you guys update on the Web3. I'm trying to learn about as much as I can about it, because everything is going digitalized, even with the metaverse, everything. Basically, you want to get on camera. And that comes down to you creating a community for yourself, you creating friends, groups, people, you creating a business. All of that comes down to the basic concepts of you being able to sit with yourself, not running away. If you can take the time and really fully fucking just sit with yourself, go into a closet, a blackout closet, and dance naked. Seriously, put on some reggae, learn a fucking sexy ass, shaking your hips. You could be for your husband or your boyfriend, but ideally it's going to be for you. Because I want each of you to be able to see yourself in that light, not to see yourself as the good girl, as the good wife, as the, I don't want to mess my image. All that fucking shit has got to go. Seriously, it's you seeing yourself, your divine feminine energy, that being, that soul, that needs to be shown, you guys. You need to, I don't even like saying the word need, but it feels like it's a need. See yourself as that sexy being already, and that might make you uncomfortable, and that's okay, because that's, I got gifted, my ability in life is to trigger people, and you know how fucking shitty that is sometimes, because of the things I say or the way I say it helps people understand. And I thought it was my duty to awaken everyone to their divine being, but you just gotta let people do what they want to do. And me putting myself out there, literally, I couldn't really understand how I could do it. I always battled with it until I had this scare of these lumps this lump in my breast. And I had to sit with, I don't know, it was all my dreams are going to die with me. Everything I've wanted to do in life is going to go into the grave with me. What? And now it's no, I had to be at that level though. Again, I had to fucking, it's how my spirit guides work with me, is for me to get moving in life, I have to actually face the darkest things. And I remember one night I was staring at my son, and I was I'm not going to be here for him, and I had to sit there and be I can't live like that. I can't be in my hospital bed with, I'm still writing Nook, and then not put it out, my writing out there, not put myself out there because I'm scared of what other people have to say. So when I faced that fear of, holy fuck, I could die again, but it was this time, but so do all my dreams, so do everything that I want to birth into this reality. And now this reality, way we are going, we have the chance to live fucking forever. I'm not kidding. It's the third eye externally recording you as consciousness. That's what they want you. I know this gets out there. Sometimes, if you get it, you get it. You don't get it, that's cool. Because this is the key that made me realize this is how because before I used to worry about a negative comment or people that unfollow me and all this shit. But now that I've realized this is my job now, this is what God, Spirit wants me doing. They don't want me, they want me delivering messages to you so you can turn around and do the exact same thing I'm doing and get yourself on the internet. But first, it's having that confidence within yourself. I can fucking do this shit, You can. Every single person can. But it's you battling that. So every time someone unfollows you for something you say, for a beautiful, whenever I feel sexy and I post it on my Instagram, I get so many people unfollow me. So I'm fuck it. And then I would feel, then I'd feel like shit. Or I'd post something, I get people unfollow me. Or I'd say something, I get people unfollow me. And I'm you know what? Fuck this shit. Every time someone unfollows you, think of it as them leaving your store and just not buying anything. Think about it. This internet, Web3, blockchain, cryptocurrency, You guys, I gotta get us, the whole community up here, really going this way, because everything is being energy. You are just energy. This is just an energy in a body. This is just matter. Albert Einstein, and then you have the minds of Nikola Tesla, but matter sped up fast enough is energy. Everything, and now that they're doing quantum computing, quantum science, like with the future where everything is going, AI, with like literally, jobs are going to be eliminated. People are going to be eliminated, because it's like, everything is going to be gone. Everything is going digitalized. People are going to be eliminated from their jobs. It's going to be AI. Literally, everything is coming in to be digitalized. There are people that are going now into the metaverse and making their job there, renting land there, getting their NFTs up there. Like, it's completely shifting to how life was before to where it's going. And people keep thinking we're going back. We're not going back to how it ever was, ever again. Because there's no point. Everything is going this way, in this direction. So if I can tell you guys, it doesn't matter what you've been through in your life, don't allow anyone to hold that shit over your head at all. Say what you need to say and put it out there. Be who you are. Like, literally writing a memoir, whatever you've been through up into your life, those are going to pull in people. You making a TikTok channel, you making a YouTube channel, you putting yourself out on the internet are going to pull in your ideal clients. And yes, it might make people that knew you, who you were before, leave your life, leave your store and shut the door and don't buy anything. But you know what? Those people aren't for you. Those people have an idea in their mind of who you are. That's it. But it's not your responsibility to live up to who they think you are at all. So go after something. And all you have to do is fucking work on this. Here, this heart, this soul. Because in shamanism and everything I've experienced with my own healing journey, is those blocks are a soul level. Sickness, disease, all of that is at a soul level. Okay, well, I'm not a doctor, so please take what resonates. But when I started microdosing psilocybin, I've done 5 times, I think. But I've never actually done like a real trip. I've never done it to like, I just do it as like a spiritual concept, and I meditate. And those times I unlocked memories within myself I can't even describe. And then that's when I remember one time I was shaking in meditation so bad I unlocked this memory. And I was shaking so bad I couldn't breathe, and I was sulking, and it was like my body, everything was vibrating. It was like this tantric, I don't know, it's like this kundalini meditation. I don't know what it is. And it was like the trauma within me was held so tight, and I replayed this memory and everything released. And in that moment, it was like, whoa. And I felt it. I processed everything I was holding on to. And then I laid there, and then it felt like my whole body was like coming out of me, and it went back into me, but cleared, you know? And I feel like I don't know anything about psychedelics. I've read about DMT and stuff like that. I've never done anything like that. I've never done ayahuasca. I would like to one day go try it in Costa Rican jungle or something, but I haven't done anything like that yet. The only thing I've ever done is like drink alcohol, marijuana, and the psilocybin tablets. So I mean, I've never really done trips, so I don't know, but for me this was very healing. And I would just be laying there in meditation, and then these events would come, and I would feel them, and then I would process that. But it was like, I don't know if they were events from this life or past lives, or it was just something that my body, it's like your trauma is stored in your body. And that's how my spirit guides and God has shown me, is the trauma that you're experiencing. And trust me, I've had ASD repair, open heart surgery, achalasia disease, laparoscopic cardiomyotomy. Like, I've battled stuff. So I'm not like someone sitting here, disease is carried in your body with no disease. I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying that the trauma is stored in your body. So if you can allow your mind to become free, your soul to like just not think so much. Like the best coders in Silicon Valley, you guys, they get into these states, transmediumship, whatever it is, and they allow consciousness to flow through them, and that brings ideas. And then they go out and act on what they have. So you believing in yourself, you having that dream, that feeling like I'm meant for something, I can say something, I can help someone, that is going to keep pulling at you until you're at your fucking deathbed. Because I just experienced it, and I was like, man, this is fucking shit. I'm not ready yet. And then it was like releasing that trauma, that fear within me, and that felt like, again, like my shifted. It feels like crystals shift within my chest is what it feels like. When I make that connection, that shift over in my mind, it's fucking go time. And now, look at that, I'm sitting here drinking out of my mug, Create, that it's time to birth what I want into this reality. And for you guys to get on the internet and see now that you can birth, yes, whatever you stick to the internet, whatever you put on the internet will stay on the internet. But there's kind of a beauty in that. You're going to be able to live on forever. You know? By putting yourself out there, by putting your feelings, your attachment, all of that. So by believing in what you've been through is worth vocalizing. That's something that's hard. Like yesterday I was reading this self-love book about all these different women with my friend Rosalind Fung. She is this incredible business coach, and she's one of these women in this book. And I was reading this book about how all these women found self-love within themselves and everything they had to go through. And all of them have been through monumental stories. And I was like, oh shit. But it was at the end when each of them got to the realization that they weren't, it's just like you up, like I was like, oh my, I have to like, I don't even know. There was like, this one girl was a paramedic living with PTSD. This other girl, her husband wouldn't stop cheating on her. She turned around and started her own $1 million business, but he didn't stop cheating. And it was just like all of these things, like body dysmorphia disorder. It's like you get to the point where you make that distinguished click inside of you when you get that traumatic experience, when you get that diagnosis that you weren't expecting, when you get that husband cheating on you, when you get that I want to leave my marriage, when you get to that point of you lost your job, all of this shit, when you get to that those experiences, that's when you get that, oh my God, I'm going to go after it. I'm going to do it. I believe in me. I believe in myself. I have self-love. I have self-worth. And self-worth is very different. It's like, I deserve to be here. I deserve to be seen. Doesn't matter what I say. And for me, my thing is I channel, so I don't know what I say. And I don't ever want to go back and see what I say. And then I just post and go. But then I'm like, no, I should probably know what I say. And then I get in my own head when I start watching my videos, and then I won't post it. So for anyone out there watching this and being drawn to me, it's you just say what you need to say and post it and go, because that's consciousness. And I remember I had this one guy before, I used to like try to take as many videos as I could of where I was looking sexy and repeat the same line. And this one guy was like, why? That disrupts the message that you're here to say. And now that I'm in this mystic biblical studies talking about if you're a mess, what's your purpose on life? Are you a messenger? Are you a prophet? Are you a mystic? Are you someone that has a ministry? And I'm like, I don't fucking know what I do. But, so, still learning. I'm still really behind. I'm still learning. Anyways, but if you're getting that message, you're streaming consciousness through. That's why I like tarot. It's quick. It's fast. It keeps me up. I gotta, say it as it is. That's consciousness. That's life. That's in living in the moment. But if you're editing and going back and constantly changing and I'm not good enough, I won't do this, I can't post this, that's you getting in your own way. 100. You won't be able to create anything with that. So I'm posting this on here because 12:55 on the clock. Because I have Patreon now. I have 3 patrons where I'm trying to make this healing, really healing community of women. And they asked, how did I learn to truly love myself? And then I just did a reading and I decided, holy crap, I'm going to film this for YouTube. I'm going to start putting this out there for women too, because all of us battle it. And I've been thinking about how I'm going to help them in my healing community, because how I work, it's very out there. Like, it's not going to just say mantras and affirmations. Like, it's literally me showing you guys how I got to where I fell in love with myself. And I want that for every single person. Like, you just got to get to the basic, I don't want to say rock bottom. I want to say turning point in your life. That no matter what I'm up against, fucking throw it at me. Because if you want me here... If like this is life, I'm not going out with that mentality. The moment you give it to that mentality where I'm a goner, or someone else in my life, that doctor coming in, whatever it may be, and saying, you only got like a week to live. Fuck that guy. He knows right now. He doesn't know he doesn't know your prognosis in the future. Don't allow that energy to dictate what you know, because when you make that mind shift within your brain, I don't know how to describe it. I made that, I went in for that, I don't understand how it worked. I went in for that ultrasound that Friday. They were scared. I literally had the Monday morning biopsy from a mammogram and the ultrasound, and they had to go back and do all these other tests. I prayed and meditated and stared in my eyes and talked to myself, and I don't know how to, when I make my shifts, I don't know how to describe it. It's like energy in my body feels like an orgasm, and it just connects different in my brain. And I went, I'm not fucking going yet. Like, no. After watching my son, and I sat down on my plan and I said, fuck this shit. I'm not done. I'm not done. And I made that shit, like that fucking shift in my brain. And I said, this is going to be the best week of my life. And I made it and I imprinted that and it shifted over in my brain. It was like, yes, it is. And then that next day, I went in for my biopsies. They went to do the ultrasound. It wasn't even there. They could not find it on the ultrasound. I'm not making this shit up. They could feel it. You can still feel a lump. Even my acupuncturist yesterday, he puts in a little needle. He put in a needle for the first time because I get needling. I believe in block chi. I'd rather do that than medication any day. Anyways, he puts a needle in and you can feel it. You can feel it, but you can't see it on the screen. And they had it, and it was like this. Before they were scared, and then they were there and they were doing these. They couldn't do the biopsies. And I told myself, this is going to be the best week of my life. But he said I am fighting an infection because it's something within my body, because my tongue is white and yellow, and he was looking at my body. But it's the moment you allow fear to creep into your mind. It doesn't matter what you're up against. You're going to tell yourself, going forward, it will be okay. But you're going to wire that into your subconscious brain. No matter what you're going. I don't know where you're watching this, with who you're with, what you're doing, what you've been through. I don't know anything about you. But I'm putting the intention out there that if you're watching this video, you're going to be turning around and becoming like a multi-millionaire. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm working with Spirit for me, because it's, what is the why? All right? What is your why? What is it that you want to do in your life? Is this, and there's, I might, for me, and if it's strictly just being a mom and wanting to be a wife, that's great. And those are aspects of lives. But who are you on the inside? Who is this person? Without a name, a job, a kid, a husband, if all that was stripped from you, who are you? What would you say? What would you respond with? That is what I want you to dig into. Who you are in here. Everything in your life that you have been through up until this fucking moment has built you into this warrior. Now, all you have to do is go within, talk to yourself out loud in front of a mirror. That's me. Okay. Something like that will change you. Looking into your eyes, talking to yourself, giving yourself 6 months, changing your diet, putting energy into yourself, attention into yourself, giving yourself 2 hours a day. And I know that's a lot, especially if you're a single mom, or you have a kid, or you're working a lot. But if you give yourself, it's time to stop scrolling. You put a podcast on. You listen to somebody other than you that's giving you life advice about something that they've been through. You having a shower, you sitting down and meditating, you working out, you making yourself a meal and not ordering DoorDash. You getting off of Tinder, you getting away from things that in life that are all of these things that are draining you, that are taking your energy, your attention, where you could be taking that back and putting that intention within yourself and changing your life. Okay? So if you're watching this video, you're about to fucking shift. So it does not matter what you've been against. No matter what. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you're currently facing. The mentality that's going to get you through cannot be the same mentality that you're sitting with. Or the cycle will be repeated tomorrow. It's like if you do not break the cycle today, the cycle will repeat tomorrow. If you don't break the cycle today, the cycle will repeat tomorrow. If you don't break the cycle today, the cycle will repeat tomorrow. And you're just going to be on a loop for the rest of your life. So it doesn't matter what you're up against. It's getting yourself out of the fucking shithole and the hellhole that you are in and snapping back to this reality by going after what you want in life. So you have to ask yourself, what is my why? And then from there, build your products, build your business and brand all around that. Because you, in there, you watching this are the brand. You are your brand. It doesn't matter what you sell. It doesn't matter influence. It doesn't matter what you look like. You are your brand. So first, the number one thing you can do before you build an online business is start healing in here. Because you could have all the money in the world, you could have it doesn't matter. If you're unhappy in here, it won't hit. Your self-worth, your money worth, everything that you believe to be true in your reality is your belief system within yourself. So if you want to start a business, if you want to start a community, you first need to this. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to fix anyone. You don't have to heal anyone. Cut everyone in your life. Literally, there's family members I don't even talk to. People will be like, yeah, well, they're dying soon. Yeah, they might be. Or like, yeah, life's short. Yeah, it might be. But I'm not going to live my life in an expectation of someone else anymore. Because then I'll just keep living like this. And I don't want to live like this anymore. So it's like, if you want to get to that point, you believe in yourself so much, the business will come, the relationship will come, everything that you want, the money, everything that you crave, everything that you desire will come to you the more you keep putting your intention and your energy on yourself. Seriously. And it's like, you can't do it out of I have to do it. You want to do it out of a place of life is short. And if I die, my dreams die with me. That would be right there, buried in my grave. So ask yourself, what is it? And then from there, your products will be based on your why. So for me, I don't know why Spirit wants me to go to law school. I have no fucking idea. Sometimes I feel embarrassed saying some of that sometimes on the internet because I'm like, I would not want to go. I would rather build a business and be on a beach. Like, that's what I want. Like, I don't know why I would ever want to say I would want to go to law school. And, I don't, but in my mind, that is my driving motivator behind my business now. Is if that is the burning desire in my heart, that Spirit wants me there, that Spirit wants me standing up for my beliefs and speaking on the internet, there has to be a why. And then from there, that why, if I'm embodying that as my motivator in life, now my programs, everything I do is based off of that dream of mine. So me having to do something isn't a have to anymore. It's natural to me. And then from there you put products out and then people don't buy your products. They buy what you sell and why you do it. It's just crazy. So if you're watching this is for fucking entrepreneurs, future entrepreneurs, battling the I'm not good enough syndrome inside. Because if I can fucking do it, you can do it. So post whatever you make and don't even worry about the comments. If people unfollow you, if people say negative things, think of it as a bell. Ding! Walking in your old bookstore, whatever you do, your pottery store, your art store, and that person that unfollowed you is just someone that left your store without buying something. If you can flip it to the internet as your business, the internet is your store, there's endless potential. It's no longer about me. It's no longer personal. It's that person left because they don't like what I'm selling. It doesn't matter. You guys just don't click. They're just not your person. That's okay. So if you can realize that, it's just them leaving your store. It's nothing to do with you. Don't take it personally. You're going to be okay. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm going to post all my love. Bye. Oh, also, I should have ended an ending. So you can find my links in my description. I gotta work on that. But you know what? I'm building a business and showing you guys behind the scenes because I feel like enough people don't document this shit. Everyone else is just perfect. It's not perfect. It's fucking crazy. But you know what you have to do? Believe in here. And just keep working in here. And everything in your life will come to you. Because you will feel worthy of receiving it. Because you know what? You can give and be the people pleaser all you want. But if you can't receive, you're not allowing someone else to give to you. So if you're not able to sit in receiving, you're betraying yourself. And you are God. You, consciousness, energy, anything that you believe in is within you. So if you can't receive and allow that to receive, to feel worthy to receive, you will forever, ever, ever, ever stay there at that thing. So break through that threshold and come up, okay? All right, love you guys.